Hello, my name is Don, and welcome to episode 14 of the Football Manager Let's Play on my channel with Blackburn Rovers. As you can see on the screen right now, things haven't been going well. They haven't improved since the last episode. And after the last game, which we'll go into before we play the game that I was going to play on the camera anyway, I've just sort of been forced into it because we've now got a board meeting. Let's go into the board meeting. I will go through the results and the league table before the next game as sort of usual. So, we're not happy with your current performance considering your position of the club. We would like to know why the team have performed so badly. I'm kind of going to go with the top one. We hope you can learn from your mistakes, given the profession is no justification to give you any favours. So we've got a lot of options then. I'm not going to resign. Give me a month. Okay, so in meeting, I don't know what my thing is, so Brentforf, fine there. We're going to get the board target, please. I assume there's a board target incoming. I've never really went through this. I normally just snap resign when he's come through, so give me my target, please. Is it here? Sir, somewhere. Did I misread it? Is it here? No, because we attended. Okay, let's hold the team meeting. Again, let's go with that. Try and get the morale up. I will be back for the game. It is against Brentford. I'll just go through the results and things right now. So the last time we played, I believe it was the Sunderland game. We drew 0-0 against Fulham, and as you can see here, there's a line of games here where we just couldn't score. It was like either we were losing 1-0 or not scoring. Then we lost 1-0 to Cardiff. Again, late goal. Feel we deserve to point out this game. Raced a friendly, we won 7-0. This was during an international break, and I just wanted to get a score in, to be honest with you. As you see, before this there was like 5 games without a goal. Then we played Walsall, who were 11 points with. We went 2-0 up, and then basically Kyle McFadden had a horror show in the last 10 minutes of the first half. We were 3-2 down, I subbed him off, and then this lad here, who meant to have a look at after the game, scored a hat-trick in the second half with his third sort of shot. Again, I feel 4-2 was an unjust result here, but nonetheless, it's still frustrating it happened. We're now under ultimatum from the board, so we've got a month to turn this round, so I assume we've got until New Year, which what I will do is we'll record this game. What's the date today? 19th of November. So I will bring you back for the Derby game. And then after that, I will record every single game until I'm sacked, basically, or we're more secure in our position. That's what I think I'm going to do, nonetheless. We'll skip forward to the Brentford game now. Thank you, and I will see you in a second, guys. And welcome back. We're now at the Brentford game. I've made some adjustments tactically. We're going back to counter-attacking. I have also promoted Frank Jones back to the first team. He's developing nicely, certainly in the mentals. He's still not anywhere near a complete player, but he has been developing nicely, and I said I would give him a chance if an opportunity came up. And with McFadden not playing well, Alex Bruce not playing well, and Ash Taylor has been okay, but I don't really trust him yet, I decided to give Frank Jones a run out. We're also playing wing backs rather than complete wing backs, and we've gone to the counter-attacking style in complete honesty. Rhea's out injured, Bruce is injured, and Ryan Gold is injured and not able to play. So Although that said, Jackson Irvine was suspended for the last game. We can bring him back in for Pereira, who I'm actually tempted to play as the box to box. In fact, I'm going to do that. Just try and get a little bit better players in that area. Hopefully we can pick up some sort of result here against Brentford. Frank Jones will need a number because his number got unassigned for whatever reason last year. We'll give him 33. Yeah, so I know I sound a bit downbeat right now. We've never really been in a situation where the board has been threatening me my job in a number of football managers now, and I'm a bit nervous for that. So we're huge underdogs, let's go with that. I'm not going to say anything else, so I'll just send them out like that. And Brentford are going to kick off. Joshua King was targeted by the media as their main man before this game. Apparently he's been in some fine form, so hopefully we can restrict them a little bit, as he's done Pellinard already there. But Pellinard recovered Glover with the save on a deflection, but pretty poor start if I'm honest with you, in the first 40 seconds. Theo Pellinard with the free kick. Almost jumped out my seat there. I've got my little girl sleeping right behind me. She doesn't normally sleep in my room, but they've been fighting like cat and dog, so I had to move the cot through here to try and reduce that a little bit, so I can't really be jumping out of my seat too much. And I nearly did with that free kick. Pestia away, Henderson flicks on. I forgot to mute my phone, I apologise if you hear that, guys. McGarren, it's wide. Apparently it's canned off Frank Jones. So Frank's came in, he's doing a job already. And it goes, Rob Holding clears away. It's going to go out for a throw-in on the other side of the park. That is good. A throw-in is less dangerous than a corner. Although that said, since I adjusted the corner tactics defensively and realised the mistake I made, we haven't conceded any. And it kind of makes me feel like how many points we would have this season if I had got that right from the beginning and done it my normal defensive way rather than trying to do it the way that I did do it. Cummings heads on to Boyce. Henderson has came off the back of his heel by the looks of it, and Brentford can counter. Joshua King, McCarran, McLeod, player I know well, of course being a Rangers fan, came through the Rangers youth system. Colin, it's a good ball into Joshua King, and we live to breathe another day. Warren gets off with a warning for a foul there. McLeod with a corner, Pellinard away. Irvin launches forward to Jason Cummins. Liam Henderson, he's got a man out wide, can he find him? It's Jordan Clark. He's found Cummins at the back post. Get in! Try not to celebrate too loud. As I said, I've got my daughter sleeping behind me. I'm trying not to be too loud. The last thing I want to do is wake her up. But Jason Cummings has scored for us. It is phenomenal. There's a nice counter attack there. Henderson made the right pass. Good ball in from Clark into the back post, which we'll see again as the replay comes. But I'm really happy with that move. Passed it just at the right time. Clark had space and he was able to pick out his man, and it fell lovely onto Cummings' preferred left foot. I was actually debating swapping the strikers around when I readjusted the tactics to try and get them cutting in, but I still kind of want us doing the crosses. I've just not got as many crosses in as I would expect to have got, but that's okay. McLeod, please no instant reply. Glover with the save. Judge plays it in. Not quite sure how that's got away, but it's got it away. Happy news for us. Colin with the throw in. Irvin intercepts it. Plays a good ball out to the wide of Theo Pellinard. He's launched it forward. It's going to get to Liam Boyce somehow. Henderson to Cummings. Not the most effective counter-attack in the world. That nobody forward compared to them having lots of players back. Holding heads forward. McCarran. Judge. Just goes past Jackson Irvin like he wasn't even there. Jordan Clark's got nowhere near Capista there, or however you pronounce it. Olsen. It's a good ball in Joshua King. It's 1-1. Since we scored there, they were all over us like a rash. We just couldn't get the ball forward with any sort of numbers there. And free around Capusta. It left Olsen exposed. Good volley cross, and Joshua King slotting home. Glover, I don't think you can blame too much. It was into a very good area. Defenders don't like that area, and we have been punished for letting them get into it. Jackson Irvin. It's a good long ball to Cummings. Into Liam Boyce. He's fallen onto his left foot though, but Jelin blocks anyway. Theo Pellinard. Good ball in McLeod away. Kind of wish I could get corners to get a scoring from corners, but I just can't seem to ever beat that first man now. Don't know if it's just because our corner takers aren't good enough or whatever, but they should be. My corner tutorial was so effective in the Rangers save as well, but it just doesn't seem to work anymore. I've tried making little adjustments. Pellinard's been done. Josebon back to Colin. It's another decent ball in, but it's at Glover this time. Played for Boys. Olsen intercepts. Lewis McLeod. Judge. Pellinard's been done again. In for Joshua King. He does get it, but Glover equal to it this time. Glover with the ball again from another Brentford cross. Plays it out. Liam Boyce will get it this time, and he's got time to bring it down. Liam Henderson. Martins Pereira. Henderson. He's just been too slow on it there. Refusing to pass. Poor decision making that time from the man. He made the very important pass for the goal. McCarran. King. Olsen. That somehow got through, and somehow that's in the back of the net. That's the story of our season, if I'm honest. See, it comes off holding as well actually there. No, apparently it came off King according to the commentary, and Glover should have had the second ball there, but he's put it into his own net instead. Yeah. Irvin away. Henderson. Jason Cummins. If his touch is good, he can run into the space, but instead he decides to hit it well wide. We've done so well up until we scored the goal as well, and then after we scored the goal, they've just sort of turned on the heat on us. A sign of a team that's at the top of the table versus a team that's bereft of confidence, really. Henderson, Martins Pereira, Jordan Clark, Henderson, Martins Pereira, Cummings. End of highlight. Pointless highlight to commentate through. Judge, and it goes. Holding, intercepts. Cleared. It's a great ball for Jason Cummins. He's got Boyce up with him now, but he's gone past his man instead, and Bentley with the save for Brentford. Clark, Irvin. Ball's knocked only as far as Frank Jones even. But it's coming back at us again. Clark with a good tackle. Forward for Boyce. Henderson. Out to Theo Pellinard. Being forced back with a number of Brentford players. Irvin. Henderson. Martins Pereira. Henderson, Cummins, Boyce. God awful shot, man. Where's Lord Bentner? Just bring him on. That right centre back slot seems to be an issue for us. That's 3 players who have played there, and 6.3 seems to be about the highest they ever seem to manage. As Frank Jones is having a howler here as well. Judge, in it goes. It's away. McCarran getting chased by a number of players. Colin, McLeod. Capusta, he's got a man out wide. Goes to other out wide. That wasn't kind of where I was looking at. Holding away. Henderson flicks on to Bentner. Henderson. Martins Pereira. Theo Pellinard. Bentner. Jordan Clark. It's a decent ball in for Cummings. Back to Martins Pereira. He's going to have a dig. It's just wide. Good move. Good effort. Going to bring off Pellinard for Joe Riley. Just freshen up that left hand side a little bit. Bentner. Back to Jones. He's going to play it back to Glover. The on loan Tottenham goalkeeper. Played forward. McCarran intercepts. Capusta. McLeod. It's blocked. Falls to McCarran. Capusta. Olsen. Out in space. It's a decent ball in. Away by Jones. Only back as far as Olsen though. And it goes again. Jackson Irvine is going to mop up, but his clearance is only as far as Colin. Irvine, Clark, Henderson, Martins Pereira. He's got men in front. Cummings does turn. He's got the space. It's the exact angle. Or a bagged on him to score from there. Right, one more change. Casey Palmer, I need you to change this up for us, lad. Bagging on it. Palmer. Martins Pereira. Bentner. That's awful. Simply awful. Bentley. Dean. Olsen. Irvin wins it in the air. He's quite tall and very good in the air, Jackson Irvin, so that helps. Riley. Good ball. Bentner. He's got a man out wide. Is he going to find him? Palmer. Martins Pereira. He's going to take a dig. It's wide again. Right. Let's go. Overload. Instructions. Pump the ball into the box. Route 1. Take more risks. Let's go. Try and work this out. Free kick blocked by the wall. Vibe. Dean. Canos. He's giving Joe Riley the run around. But Joe Riley sticks with him. Martins Pereira's done by Colin. Riley away to Palmer. Into Bentner. It's a bit wide for Cummins, but he chases it down well. Dean's nicked it off him. Palmer launches into the box. It's cleared away. Cummings picks up though. It's a decent effort. Bentley saves. Olsen. Vibe. Clark nicks it. Back to Glover. Launch forward. Casey Palmer loses out in the air. Jackson Irvine's there to usher it up. Casey Palmer. Bentner. It's in for Cummings. Get in! We're back in this game. Back on level terms. Lovely pass through. Perfectly timed here from Nicholas Bentner. Been so critical of him. I've been so critical of our target men in general this season. Off camera. I'm going to stick with the overload. It is worked a treat. Clark. Capusta. Martins. Pereira. Oh, it's just slightly too far for Palmer. And behind it's Joshua King. Camos. It's blocked well by Prestia. Saying down the bottom, Brentford are still wanting to play defensive, so I'm not sure what to make of that. Holding, knocks it away. Casey Palmer picks up. No counter attack there. Bentley with the goal kick. Free kick even. Cummings, Palmer. Finds Bentner. Martins Pereira, it's blocked off Dean. Palmer launches in. And Bentley comes out and collects. Just slightly behind our attacking players there. Joshua King versus Rob Holding. Rob Holding wins the race, but his clearance is poor only as far as Canos. And it goes Holding away again. Frank Jones next set. The youngster who I gave a chance. Palmer over the top for Cummings. It's not going to get there. Bjelland blocking it. Judge. Capusta. Chris Boomer. Vibe. Jones in strongly again. Palmer. Decent ball if Bentner's got the legs. I don't think he's going to. Olsen picks up. Vibe. Puts it out for a throw in. I think we're not going to get that 92nd minute winner that I was hoping we could get. Certainly not with throws like that from Jordan Clark. King. Kraus Barmer. Prestia away. Martins Pereira. Good ball to Casey Palmer. But Palmer just stops dead. Judge, it's over the top for Joshua King. Rob Holding doing everything he can to prevent a 92nd minute winner against us. Just clear it please. Bentner out for another corner. Glover collects. That is full time. A 2-2 result is good here. I will take that. So I'm going to be happy with them and say I'm delighted. We do drop a place in the league, unfortunately. We drop down to 21st, which is only 2 points above the relegation zone in one place, as we drop behind Leeds on goal difference. However, given a team that's only lost 2 games this season, have drawn 8 though, so they are a bit of a draw specialist, but still, I'm happy with that under the circumstances. We've got a month to save our job. So I think that took us up to the 19th of December. Hopefully not a Christmas sack, and that would be pretty brutal. So we've got Birmingham, who are 10th, 11th in the league. We've got Reading, who are 5th. Millwall, who are bottom. And Derby, who are 16th, although we had that capitulation against them earlier in the season. hopefully, we can pick up enough points to save our job. If not, we're going to go into a journeyman with this save. Journeyman was my second choice, really, and I didn't do it because other people were doing a journeyman. But I think what we'll do is we'll go down that route of a journeyman if we're using this save if we get sacked. Nonetheless, guys, that will end this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, a like and subscribe is always appreciated, and I'll hopefully catch you all next time.